Dawn Drozd, and I'm the CEO and founder of Clear Vision Business Coaching. I'm so excited to be coming to you today from Runway Salon and Spa, and I'll tell you why. In the very competitive business of hair salons, this salon is head and shoulders above their competitors because they've figured out how to market and sell their services. Now, before all of you men go running for the hills because you can't figure out what this is going to have to do with your business, let me share some information. Runway Salon's team has worked on very high-profile Hollywood stars. They've styled models on the runways of Paris and Milan, and they've been named Best of the Best Salon for 3 years running and Best Bridal Salon in the state. Now that's great for any salon, but here's the incredible part. They don't do it in LA or New York. They did it right here in Michigan. And that's the reason I'm here today, to showcase how you can create a sales and marketing system for your business that delivers the same kind of results enjoyed right here in Shelby Township, Michigan by Runway Salon. But before I share those ideas, I want to share that before I was a business coach, I owned a bakery with my husband, and I thought marketing seemed easy. We put a couple of ads in the paper, maybe print a flyer with a coupon every now and then, and wait for the customers to come in. But the problem was, even though we made delicious baked goods, we never built the volume of customers we needed to succeed and ended up having to close the store. Of course, I'm not alone. Many of my clients have struggled with their marketing and sales efforts. So why is that? Why can't we just do a good job with our products and services and over time watch our businesses grow? Unfortunately, there are several reasons, but here are two that probably have the biggest impact on why your marketing isn't working. The first is you have way more competitors than ever before. It's just a simple fact that there are more small businesses than ever before in our history, and that's great, but that means more local competition. As an example, 25 years ago, my dad owned one of 3 funeral homes within a 5-mile radius of our hometown, and now there are 10 in that same area, a 300% increase. Of course, product sales are even tougher because they're competing with millions of companies that sell the exact same items online. I searched for umbrella and got back over 44 million choices. How's a small business owner supposed to compete with that? The second problem trying to market your business today is that you're competing with way more marketing messages. I'm sure it seems like you see a lot of messages everywhere, but there was a study done recently and they estimated that each of us is exposed to over 1,500 marketing messages a day. No wonder we're so good at tuning so much of it out. Of course, that's the bad news if you're a business owner. How are you supposed to get anyone's attention? So those are the challenges. How do we overcome them? Let me share 3 marketing and sales rules that companies follow who want to ensure that their sales will flourish. Number 1, your marketing and sales efforts have to be targeted, just like Runway Salon, who knew exactly who their best customer would be, and you have to clearly define it as much detail as you can. It doesn't mean you can't sell to other potential customers, but once you know exactly who your best customer is, you can target your marketing and sales efforts to talk their language and appeal to them like no other competitors. Without targeting, you're doomed to spend way too much money on your marketing efforts and risk the chance of attracting all the wrong people. And when you sound like everyone else, the only way a customer can differentiate you from your competitors is on price. So unless you want to be the cheapest in town, you must target your best customer. Number 2, your marketing and sales efforts have to be consistent. All too often, owners fly by the seat of their pants when it comes to marketing and sales. They hear about a new fad or a sale on a type of advertising and they jump on the bandwagon. Others suffer from roller coaster sales efforts that provide either feast or famine. Unfortunately, inconsistency rarely works. Effective marketing and sales has to consist of a system of actions, not one-off events. Prospects typically need multiple touches to move them along the buying line. Number 3, your marketing and sales efforts must be measurable. I don't know about you, but I don't have an unlimited budget of either time or money for my marketing efforts, so it's really important to know what's working and what isn't. When you see some sort of tracking method like a special offer, or at the very least ask your customers where they came from every single time so that you can recognize the trends and strategies that work and get a better return on investment. Here again, with a sales team, measuring is key to success. So if your marketing and sales efforts aren't delivering the results you're looking for, why is that happening? Do you know what you need to do to fix it? One of the challenges I see with my clients is that they just don't have the experience needed. Most owners haven't been taught all the ins and outs of sales and marketing, and with all the changes going on with social media and the internet, it's becoming darn near impossible to keep up. Even if you have people on your team who are handling sales and marketing, you may not be completely comfortable holding them accountable because you may not be sure you're measuring the right areas. I know that Runway Salon and Spa is clear on what needs to happen to make their business more successful. And I know from years of experience that companies who follow the 3 rules discussed in this video typically beat the odds and earn more revenues than their competitors. So if you really want to know if your marketing and sales efforts are on the right path, I'd like to invite you to take advantage of our simple-to-use free diagnostic tool that addresses only the subject of marketing and sales. To get access, you just need to fill out the form on this page and we'll send it right to you. When you're finished, we'll respond with your scores and helpful tips on how you can apply what you've learned through the assessment, coupled with what we've talked about in this video. Of course, if you have any questions, I encourage you to reach out to us today with a call or email, because this is the stuff that we help our clients with all the time, and we're happy to help. I also want to point out that we have 2 other educational videos in areas we're particularly good at that include team building and planning and execution. So be sure to check out those videos as well. But before you jump off this page, take a couple of minutes to take the sales and marketing assessment, and I promise you'll learn a lot about what you can do immediately to start making changes. Until next time, this is Dawn Drozd, wishing you all the best with your business.